Diet has really hit me this week. Not gonna lie. I just ate my refeed meal. Got some Thai food. Got a burger. Had some little dessert snacky things. And it left my body as fast as it went in. I did cardio twice yesterday. Did cardio once this morning. Carbs are 75 grams only for the entire day. We're putting that before my workout, so I have some energy for these workouts. It's not really much when you're doing 45 minutes of Stairmaster in the morning and then another 45 minutes of cardio at night, but I just gotta get myself psyched out for these first exercises of like all my workouts, you know. If it's squatting first, benching first, deadlifting first, whatever is first, if I can just get through that first movement of the day, then my anxieties go down and, you know, the rest of the workout's not too bad. So last week I got 5 plates for 10, I believe. No idea what I'm gonna do now. My knee feels pretty good. I brought my stance in with my feet. I always like to elevate my heels, and I think I was going a little bit too wide. So I'm gonna come in like an inch. I'm gonna see if I can, you know, how that feels as I warm up. Back on the squat rack with the very not great height choices. But I know you can't see my feet, but I'm about an inch closer at least total, like half an inch on each foot. And it just feels better, you know? It feels like I can just control this weight a lot better. Control this rep, I mean. That's honestly half the battle, is making sure your joints feel good, making sure all that fun stuff feels good. But I'm gonna warm up, and then we're gonna get to my real sets. So as my weight's coming up on this squat progression, I feel definitely the low food. You don't really feel anything until you get to like 60-70% of your working weight, and then you go, oh my God, why is this not absolutely flying? This should be like paper, like a little, there should be like air. Gotta remember to bring my feet close. I mean, it feels fun. It's just, I don't feel that like crazy power, you know? I'm gonna try 4, and honestly, that might be it for today. It's sad, but the physique is coming in, and whatever happens at my 2 hours of the gym, I try my best, give it everything I got. If I PR, cool. If I don't, cool. But yeah, it definitely sucks feeling like your strength's coming down. But it's part of the game. Man, I just recorded like the whole thing and it wasn't even recording. Now, long story short, what's that thing kids say? The kids say now? TLDR, too long, didn't read. Basically, I'm not feeling super hot. I'm not feeling like tons of power. So I feel like I should mentally just plan for a different expectation of this workout. Instead of planning for a 5 plate for like 11 or 12, try to get a PR, I'm gonna go with a 4 plate top set. I'm just gonna hit it now for a single, feel it out, and then do my next set with this exact weight and see what I can do. It's not the diet. I don't think it's the diet. I don't think it's like the low carbs getting me. I think maybe it's just squatting and deadlifting each week for the last 6 weeks. I mean, for the last 3 weeks, 6 workouts. Maybe I just need to just take one workout where I bring the weight down, you know, 10 or 20% or whatever. And yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna have a great workout and a great top set lift of this exercise with 4 plates. It just sucks, you know, when your strength goes like this and then you have like a weird day out of nowhere and you're like, what? This is supposed to be perfect. I'm supposed to linearly progress, and obviously it's not gonna be the case in real life. I got some Limp Bizkit on. Let's just rip this for a quick singy, and then go from there. Okay, come on, nice and light. Oh, bonked the rack. Like this feels like 5 plates, even though it's 4. yeah, dude, that should be flying, and it's not. So I'm just gonna take a couple minutes and then try to hit this for as many as I can. Literally, I might get 10, which is crazy to think that a week ago I did an entire other plate on top of this for 10. If you guys out there are also dieting too, I'm right there with you on the cardio. Your legs are never recovered. You're always beat up. You're always feeling not fully fresh for your workouts. Your food's low. You're always hungry. I mean, I'm in it. So let's do it together. We got each other's back. It's all good, because you know what? The physique that you're gonna reveal, all the muscle that you have on your body, even if it's not a lot, just the fact of being lean, you just look muscular. You look bigger, even though your clothes start to fit you a little bit smaller. All right, I gotta get my head. I don't have any salts. I have no one to slap me. I have nothing. I just have my brain and this water and you. So I think I'm just gonna just go. No rep expectations in mind. But dude, I gotta get angry. I'm not an angry person. I think it's time. I think it's time for me to get a little angry right now. Get a little aggressive. You ready? Try to do as many as I can. Some Bullet for My Valentine, first album. This shit gets me so anxiety more than when I'm eating a lot of food and there's 2 more plates on there. Come on. Okay, ready? Stay with me. All right, stop me. Let's go again. Oh, that's it. Man, that sucks. That's why people don't squat. It's already hard to do. It already just sucks. My legs are mad pumped though. My quads are wicked pumped. But I don't stop at the top, you know? It's different. But yeah, squats already suck. Then you start dieting. I mean, dude, what kind of motivation are you gonna have to come to the gym and be like, let me go do cardio in the morning, cardio at night, go train legs, eat no food? It's hard. I think what built the muscle should stay in and keeps it. I don't think that's just some cute little saying, but I genuinely think if you're squatting, benching, deadlifting, rowing, you know, training hard and heavy, you feel a little bit of a strength drop. Don't just switch it all out for machines. Just stay on the exercises. Getting a little bit weaker on main lifts does not mean you're losing muscle. You can't really equate performance to muscle size that fast. Like, you're looking at weeks. Dieting is like weeks, months, you know? But in a diet phase, you're not gonna be losing muscle. You're just losing performance because you're not putting enough fuel in the engine, so it can't go as far. It can't do as much. But that doesn't mean the engine got smaller. It just ran out of fuel and it stopped a little bit short. Just had like a little like burp, and it just was like air, like powder, like nothing, just like fumes. I just ate before I came here. I had potato and I had some cereal, combined 75 grams of carbs. And man, I'm hungry. It's good. I feel like when you're dieting, big thing, besides the scale moving, is like hunger markers, digestive markers, bathroom schedule, and with more of a trained eye, catching water retention. Because fat loss will be happening, but your body weight will be like, you're going like that. So like your body weight's kind of staying, but the fat loss is actually happening. But this gap is actually you just retaining some fluid. And the easiest way to get rid of fluid retention is rest, carbohydrates, sleep. De-stress your body, sleep. Get off the Stairmaster, get out of the gym, have some carbohydrates. Those are called refeeds or cheat meals or whatever. I call them bloat meals or gluttony meals. Because usually most of my clients, they wake up on Saturday morning and I'll send them a text like, hey, go meals 1 through 3, 1 through 4. Sometimes I'm like, hey, take the carbs out. Basically going all protein till the afternoon. And then from 5, 6, 7 o'clock onward, 5, 6, 7 o'clock onward, kind of eat whatever you want. Because I want a big calorie spike day. I want them to take a rest day, no cardio that day. Gotta flush all the water out of their body. And just drinking a lot more water kind of almost kickstarts it. So my usual prescription is high calories, rest, no cardio, lots of water. And that'll usually push any fluid retention that's masking the fat loss, because the fat loss is happening, you're in a deficit. But are you seeing it on a scale? Are you seeing it in the mirror? If the scale's going like this and not moving, in the mirror you're getting softer and not really making progress, but you're in a deficit, you're still losing body fat. You're just retaining some fluid and it's totally fine, nothing to stress about. Exercise number 2, good old hack squat. The bummer about this one is that, I know you can't see it, but the machine maxes out. Okay, bottomed out. So, what I have to do is bring my feet down on the platform, but what's gonna happen next? My heels are gonna elevate. What I'm gonna do is basically do like a Tom Platz kind of sissy squat thing, where I'm intentionally picking up my heels. Not ideal, but I don't know if they have WD-40 out here in Thailand, but if they do, this one needs it. Something I do on the hack squats and the leg presses, I just go up like 1 plate per side. It's all one big, sled. So I'm not sure how much disagreement or how much maybe people butting heads over this exercise. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people really like it. I think it works really, really great. There's always, for me, I always have a problem with training on these machines the same way as I do a barbell. Going really heavy on a hack squat, I've never really felt, honestly, as comfortable. I always feel more comfortable on a bar. But I also think sometimes, like when I was a kid, I had ankle braces on for years because I would like walk on my toes. So they had to lock my ankles and my feet in at a 90-degree angle, literally a 90-degree angle. And I had to walk like that for a long time. And like a long time, it was in my shoes. I would go everywhere with ankle braces on, and it would make me like basically walk like on my heels. So I was in like grade school, and I had these things on me. And I think just from then, and then playing hockey, when you play hockey, your feet, you don't get any dorsiflexion or plantar flexion. So I think just for a long time, a lot of years of my life, I never had a lot of ankle mobility kind of built into my daily habits or my sports or my just walking around. And as I got into working out, I used to squat and I had the worst butt wink. I would come to the bottom of a squat and my ass would like twerk straight up like I'm in a club. And so as I was coming down on the squat, like pretend this is my foot, and like here's my knee would barely come over my toes. It wouldn't even come over my midfoot, and my low back would have to round and bounce out of every rep. So I was like, you know what, I just got obsessed with ankle mobility. And I think I got to the point, right now I can maybe show you, or maybe next leg day or something, how far my knees can go over my toes right now. It's incredible. I'm like so proud of it because it took me like years to get there. But what happens is when I'm on machines like this, it almost kind of hurts because I'm getting so much of my knee joint and so much of my quads that it almost kind of works against me a little bit, I think, on some of these machines. But when I use a barbell, you know, safety bar squat, front squat, Smith squat, regular barbell squat like I did tonight, when I elevate my heels, I go even further over my toes with the heel elevated squat, and I have no problems doing that. It's just really interesting. You know, I'm in a machine and I feel less comfortable, and I'm trying to get better at these exercises because, man, the hack squat has built I don't know how many thousands of pairs of quads. You know, people have crazy legs without squatting. I just like it, you know, so I do it. But if someone said to me, hey, you have to build the best legs ever, do you need to, you know, would you include squats in there? I would probably be not as like gung-ho about squats if I had to build the best legs ever. I train for a certain look, and I think the quad feathering I really like on the guys that have squatted heavy in their careers, and it gives your legs like that certain kind of hardness, so that's why I do them. But you saw me, I just do one set, and then the rest of my workout is all this, you know, is all this sort of stuff. So I don't think back squats are like the greatest leg exercise ever. I just think they're a tool, and for some people they're incredible. And I think for hack squats, I don't think there's much of like that exercise sucks. I don't think you hear that too much, so I feel pretty confident using this one as like a staple, you know, every single leg day, basically, get on this thing. I'll go 3 plates on one side, 2 on the other side. I know you guys can hack squat all these bazillions of pounds, but this is just how I train. I'm very conscious of using other muscles, and I'm very conscious of my foot placement. When you lift your heel off this platform and take your back off the pad and things like that, you can definitely get a lot of power. For me, I'm literally, as best as I can, I'm not perfect at it, but as best as I can, I'm doing like a leg extension. That's how I feel like this exercise is. I'm just doing a leg extension. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing a leg extension. But obviously, you know, it's in a compound way. It's almost like doing triceps. If you're gonna do triceps, the most perfect tricep exercise that doesn't involve anything else, the weight actually moves in like an arc because you're hinging at your elbow, you know? So I wanna imagine like I'm just doing that. Like I'm pushing my body away from this pad by straightening my knees out, as opposed to my body is going this way. Like less of an emphasis on I'm trying to go that way, and more on an emphasis of I just want this joint to just straighten. And over time, you get better at eliminating your glutes, eliminating the need to pull your feet off to kind of hoist the weight up, getting your back off the pad. And when you start to hit failure, you just, you know, enter some partial reps, have your spotter help you, do whatever you need to do. For me, I grab anybody because, dude, you can't really mess up spotting this. You're just pulling me up. So I'm going to grab Megan and really go for it on this set. So I'm going to go as many as I can without stopping. And then when I tell you just keep me going, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to go reps after rep after rep after rep. And then I'll take a second and then just kill me. All right?
All right.
Let's do it.
You know it's uneven.
I know. I'm on purpose. Not doing any slow eccentric stuff. I'm just controlling the weight and training with explosiveness. I don't need to count. 3, 2, 1. Go up. 3, 2, 1. My music. Okay, keep me going. Oh, fuck. Okay. Fuck. All right, ready? Ready on 3. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh my God. Gotta do that again. That was awesome. So no hamstrings, just quads. Just hitting quads right now. Hamstrings are on a different day. I just come in, train quads, and go. I did calves this morning with cardio. It was a bug. Last set of these hack squat, sissy squat, off my toes. I'm basically, if you can see, like I'm pushing off like right here. And then this part of my foot completely comes off. My feet are like inside shoulder width. My toes are barely pointed out. And then as I come down, I just go on my toes. I need you, okay? I hate when I hit the thing. Can you take a plate off? Yeah. I need you to spot me, okay? Yep. Take one off. I need you. I'm done. Try not to say any bad words for YouTube, but man, it's hard when you're doing that. So the whole workout really was one big set of squats over there with 4 plates, and then I did a straight set and a drop set here. And if I was doing full hamstrings, quads, calves, and everything, yeah, I'd be going on to some hamstring curls, RDLs, things like that. I separate them. I used to train 4 days a week. I'm a big proponent of 4-day-a-week training, given the fact your training is legit. It's hardcore. You're pushing yourself. You're sore the next day. You're sore the next couple of days. You know? How are you gonna get bigger if you don't get big in the gym? You know, you guys know this. And I still see the same kids in here. My other gym, every gym I've been to, they're there every single time I'm there. So do you have the exact same split as me? Like, are you training 6-7 days a week? But they're the ones that look the same year after year. So make your one hack squatting, leg pressing day, whatever you do for legs, make it just brutal. And then get out of the gym. Because when you go home and you sleep and you eat and you chill out, that's when your legs actually grow. And then you have your chest day, your pushing day, whatever. Get out of the gym. Sleep, eat, rest. And compounding those little efforts, those small little efforts over years. You know, even in 6 months, if you're brand new to the gym or you're in your first year or two in the gym and you've been kind of messing around, maybe you got some good gains because it was so fresh for your body, you know, the newbie gains, as people say. But I really, really think that when you're recovered right, that's where you really start to see your muscles really grow. And the stronger you get and the bigger you get, the more recovery you're gonna need. So for me, 4 days in the gym, basically a big chest day with some delts, no triceps, just chest and delts, a back day, including rear delts, an arm day, which had bis, tris, and side delts again, so now I'm getting my side delts twice a week, and you know, a leg day. And you can modify that. You can put some back with hamstrings. You can tack hamstrings onto your back day, or just put hamstrings with your quad day, depending on what your body needs. If your back really sucks, I would recommend just a full back day, you know? But for me, I'm dieting now, And I wanted to add almost like a fifth kind of workout, but not necessarily that I'm adding a workout. I'm just coming to the gym a fifth time. If I'm gonna pay for this membership and I gotta do my cardio and stuff and whatever, I might as well go all out on quads and then just go home. My legs are killing me right now. They're gonna be sore for they're probably gonna be sore for the next 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 days. I'll feel this. And that's cool. But if I had to go do a full hour of hamstrings right now, lying leg curls, seated leg curls, RDLs, and calves, to make an hour, I would lose steam, So when your food is starting to get low, I'm not saying add a workout. I'm just saying split maybe a leg workout up. Get to the gym a fifth time. Now you can be at the gym, you can do a cardio session. Maybe you can walk there. Like I like to walk one of the directions here, or from here we walk. So just little things you can do to get some extra, you can get just a couple things to do to get some extra calories burned. But I'm not advocating 5 or 6 full workouts a week on 5 or 6 different things or whatever, unless your volume is so incredibly low and you're really weak and you can't really stress your body out because you're not lifting anything crazy. Maybe 4, 5, 6 days in the week. I've been there. I've done 6 days in the week. I've done it. Then again, I was under 200 pounds, wasn't lifting anything crazy. So I highly recommend just try it. Just try it. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But at least you tried it. Try 4 workouts a week. And you're going to be in the gym for an hour and a half plus. Because when you do biceps, you need at least 30 minutes. Then you're going to do triceps. You need at least 30 minutes. Then you're going to do all your side delt stuff. It's another 30 minutes, an hour and a half at least in the gym, just on arm day. For us quads, I only did really 2 things. It still took me a while because I got to warm up and whatever. So try out the 4-day workout, and maybe when you do start a dieting phase, maybe turn it into 5 by splitting one of your workouts in half on one day, half on another day. When you're bulking and you're trying to put on size, recovery is so important when you're putting on weight, when you're putting on muscle, when you're in a calorie surplus phase. That's when I think you should bring your workouts down. And most people think the other way around. They think, no, I'm eating a lot more food, I can go to the gym more. And it's like, maybe your strength is going to be going up. So that means your muscle is going to be stressed. And then if your muscle is stressed, that means it tears. And when it tears and breaks down and is damaged, you have to rebuild it. You're not going to rebuild it in the gym. I'm not building a ton of muscle on this diet. I'm just not. It's just the way it is. I don't have the calories. I don't have the fuel and the parts to really build a ton of muscle. And I know that. It's cool. I'm training to preserve the muscle I do have and keep them as full as possible. That 5th workout is just an extra day to come here just for me to burn some calories. Walking to the gym or from the gym. I'm here so I can do an extra cardio session while I'm here. And I can really focus on hamstrings separately, focus on quads separately. And that for me has worked really, really well. I've done it now, I think, for 2 or 3 diets. So I highly just recommend just to try it. I'm not saying it's the best way. I'm just saying, try it out. But that was good. I'm gonna be really sore from that. I'm gonna go home. I have a meal set up. I have a ground beef, 12 ounces with bell peppers. So just ground beef and veggies and nothing. There's no carbs, nothing else in there. And then right before bed, either have an edible, I'll smoke a little bit of a joint, just all indica, just to help me fall asleep. And I have 2 scoops of whey with water, and that's my, meal before bed. I'm gonna check in tomorrow morning with Frank. I don't know what he's gonna say. He might tell me to just take cardio off tomorrow. I think I should go another day of cardio based on how my body looks. And he knows me pretty well now, so we're usually what I think is what he thinks. We kind of think the same, which is cool. If you guys don't have a coach and you want to hire one, you can reach out to me, no problem. I can send you my resume of people there before and afters, guys and girls, fat loss and bulking, putting on muscle and losing body fat. I've done it all with many, many, many people, many people. It used to be on my Instagram that got deleted. But yeah, I recommend hiring somebody and really sticking with them. Let them learn your body so that when it comes time to really diet and dial in that fat loss phase, what used to take 20 weeks on your second round with that person might take 16 or 15 weeks. You might be able to just get there faster because you guys know each other and feed off each other really well and you've built a relationship. That's gonna wrap this workout up, guys. Thank you for watching to the end if you're still here. Like I say on every single video, I wanna bring education and information and some entertainment and like a little online friend. That's what I'm trying to be, is just like an online gym bro, big brother to you guys that you guys can learn from. So if you subscribe to the channel, I'll pop up more on your page. My page will get to other people's pages. I'm not here to like accumulate people. I genuinely just want to be part of like a cool little fitness community on the internet, because this is where I started, was YouTube. So just taking it back full circle.